Ever wondered why the Indian Constitution, one of the world's longest written constitution, is so crucial for the world's largest democracy? It's not just a document, but the backbone of a nation that respects diversity. It holds the power to shape society, determine rights, and uphold the principles of justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. A beacon of order amidst chaos. But what makes it so significant? Let's dive deep into the world of the Indian Constitution, its formation and implementation, and explore its importance. The journey of the Indian Constitution began on a historic day, the 9th of December, 1946. The flames of a newly independent India were kindling, and the need for a robust framework to govern this diverse nation was felt. Thus, the stage was set for the formation of the Constituent Assembly, a body of elected representatives tasked with the monumental mission of drafting the Constitution of India. The Constituent Assembly was a vibrant mosaic of India's diversity, comprising representatives from different regions, religions, and social strata. It mirrored the country's pluralistic ethos and embodied the democratic spirit that was to be the cornerstone of the forthcoming constitution. At the helm of this assembly was the drafting committee, led by none other than Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Known as the architect of the Indian Constitution, Dr. Ambedkar was a visionary who championed the rights of the marginalized and believed in the power of law as an instrument of social justice. The process of drafting the Constitution was no less than a Herculean task. It took the committee nearly 3 years to complete it. These were years of relentless work, rigorous discussions, and intense debates. The committee meticulously reviewed the constitutions of other countries, studied India's socio-cultural milieu, and sought to balance the aspirations of its diverse populace. The assembly convened for a total of 165 days, spread over 2 years, 11 months, and 18 days. The process was democratic and participative, with each article of the Constitution being subjected to thorough scrutiny and debate. The draft was revised multiple times, reflecting the committee's commitment to creating a constitution that was just, equitable, and representative of India's plurality. The process was long and arduous, but the result was a meticulously crafted manuscript that embodied the dreams and aspirations of a newly independent nation. It was a testament to the wisdom, foresight, and resilience of the members of the Constituent Assembly. After rigorous discussions and debates, the manuscript of the Indian Constitution was ready to be implemented. On 26 January 1950, the Indian Constitution came into effect, declaring India as a sovereign, socialist, secular, and democratic republic. This day, marked annually as Republic Day, serves as a reminder of the momentous occasion when the Constitution breathed life into the ideals for which countless freedom fighters had laid down their lives. The adoption of the Constitution was a significant step for India. It marked the end of British colonial rule and the birth of an independent nation governed by its own laws. The Constitution, often hailed as the supreme law of the land, outlines the framework for political principles, establishes the structure, procedures, powers, and duties of the government institutions, and sets out the fundamental rights, directive principles, and duties of citizens. The Constitution guarantees a set of fundamental rights to every citizen of India. These include the right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, cultural and educational rights, and the right to constitutional remedies. These rights ensure that every citizen can live with dignity, free from exploitation, and with the freedom to express their thoughts and beliefs. In addition to rights, the Constitution also lays down certain duties for its citizens. It encourages individuals to promote harmony, defend the country, uphold and protect the sovereignty, unity, and integrity of India, and strive towards excellence in all spheres of individual and collective activity. The Constitution is not just a document, but a living entity that evolves with the changing times. It has been amended more than 100 times since its inception to reflect the changing socio-economic conditions of the country. These amendments have strengthened the Constitution, making it more relevant and effective for the citizens. The Constitution also provides for a parliamentary system of government, which is federal in structure with unitary features. It upholds the principle of the rule of law, where no person is above the law, and everyone, irrespective of their status, is subject to the jurisdiction of ordinary courts. With its implementation, the Indian Constitution laid the foundation of a democratic nation, ensuring justice, equality, and freedom to its citizens. The Indian Constitution stands on the pillars of fundamental rights and duties, directive principles, and the structure of the government. The first pillar, fundamental rights and duties, is a beacon of hope for every citizen. The Constitution grants 6 fundamental rights to its citizens: the right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, cultural and educational rights, and right to constitutional remedies. These rights ensure the dignity of individuals and foster a sense of unity and brotherhood among them. Conversely, the fundamental duties, although not enforceable by law, serve as moral obligations for every citizen to promote a spirit of patriotism and uphold the unity of India. Next, we turn to the directive principles of state policy. These principles, though not enforceable by any court, provide guidelines to the central and state governments while framing laws and policies. They aim to establish a welfare state by promoting social and economic democracy. They encompass a wide range of socio-economic objectives like adequate means of livelihood, equal pay for equal work, and protection of children and youth against exploitation. Finally, the structure of the government forms the third pillar of the Indian Constitution. This structure is based on the principle of federalism, with a clear division of powers between the Union and the states. The Constitution establishes a parliamentary form of government which is federal in structure with unitary features. The President of India is the head of state, while the Prime Minister is the head of government. This structure ensures the smooth functioning of the government and upholds the principles of justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. These pillars, enshrined in the Indian Constitution, form the backbone of the world's largest democracy. They work together to maintain a delicate balance, ensuring that the nation remains democratic, sovereign, socialist, secular, and republic in the true sense. It's these pillars that hold up the vast edifice of our nation, guiding us as we navigate through the complexities of the 21st century. Over the years, the Indian Constitution has proven to be a living document, adapting to the changing times. It's a testament to the foresight and wisdom of our founding fathers, who created a framework flexible enough to evolve with the nation. The Indian Constitution, since its inception, has been amended more than 100 times. These amendments reflect the changing societal norms and values. From providing reservations to socially and economically backward classes, recognizing the rights of transgender people, to implementing the goods and services tax, the Constitution has shown remarkable adaptability. It's not just a static set of rules, but a dynamic entity that grows and changes with the society it governs. Its ability to transform, to adapt, is what keeps it relevant and effective. Each amendment, each change, is a reflection of the evolving Indian society, its aspirations, and its struggles. The Constitution has not only survived but thrived, guiding the world's largest democracy towards progress and development. Its principles of justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity continue to inspire and guide the nation, even today. The Indian Constitution is more than a legal document. It's a symbol of our national identity, our shared values, and our collective aspirations. It's a beacon that guides us, a shield that protects us, and a contract that binds us together as a nation. The Indian Constitution, a testament to the vision of our founding fathers, continues to guide the nation on the path of progress and development. Subscribe for more videos.